Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Cancer. And I believe that the Moon is currently in Cancer as I'm doing this reading. Not that that matters a whole lot, because whenever this message finds you, if it's resonating for you, most likely the message is for you. And so let's begin. Tapping into the energy of Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Cancer. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you only and leave the rest. You can check with your other placements or just any of the other zodiac that stand out to you. We do have all 12 zodiac archetypes working within us and around us at all times, just different intensities and different experiences for each and every one of us. So, all that said, lots of intensity. My goodness, so much is happening on the planet right now. So much is happening internally and energetically within all of us. The sun has been off the chart with CMEs, solar flares, radio blackouts. We've had a lot of planetary energies as well, causing a lot of fiery experiences for many, a lot of new experiences for many, a lot of disruptions, interruptions. So be mindful of how you react and respond. This is one of the things that I have noticed, many of us that are on the path to enlightenment, to awakening, to awareness, a deeper awareness of ourselves and life, are catching ourselves reacting and responding, and our patterns of habit, because the energy this week, which I feel is starting to loosen up, at least in my experience. It felt like a big squeeze, as if we're all being compacted into a very small, tight space. And it's hard to breathe, and it's hard to think, and it's hot, and we can smell each other, and it's just like this, and you can't, there's no way out but through. That was the energy I was feeling earlier in this week. There's a little bit of it still lingering on, but it's lightening up, it's loosening up. So anyway, let's get into the message for Cancer. Oh, we have two here. Okay. So we got two cards with one big message here. Your dreams need a practical plan. Adjustments are required. So whatever it is that your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, I feel as though this is really telling you that something needs to change. First, in the belief system, adjustments are required. The belief system that sparks up the creative imagination within, which is where we begin manifestation. The imagination, the element of dreaming, desiring, and then because of certain belief systems or thought processes, there's another part within that may stop us from actually getting into the feeling, which is another aspect of the manifestation, feeling and actually embodying that which we dream and desire as if it has already come to fruition. So there's like a bottleneck there. There's something that's stopping that energy from fully flowing. Because we do have to believe, we have to embody, we have to generate that energy emotionally, not just in the imagination. So even though it says your dreams need a practical plan, what I'm hearing is the practicality of that is to allow the energy to flow through all of your channels. Not to be practical and plan it out the human way, the human taught way. Although for some, that's helpful in getting into the embodiment of the feeling of this is happening. This is happening, and I can sit back and go with the flow of life. Allow life to flow me where I need to be, what I need to see, what I need to experience, who I need to meet. Okay. Anyway, big message on those two cards. Adjustments are required. And those adjustments are the inner workings. It is happening already. Has been for some time, and maybe for the rest of this year. But the more we can actually catch on, like, it's been me all along. It always is. It's always us all along that stops us. Now, universal forces are always going to bring us obstacles and challenges on our path, but that is to actually see how we're going to react. How are we going to respond? Are we going to go back to the old way, go back to the practical plan, go back to the logical mind of what we've been taught? Or are we going to see it for what it is and see what it triggers within us? Temptation, right? What arises within you when things are not flowing in the way that you anticipate them to. What is this? I'm being shown a sign. It's this little plaque that my dad had, and it said, "Blessed are those who have no expectations, for they shall not be disappointed." I don't know where that came from, but it was something that I snagged up after his passing because it called to me. Obstacles and challenges. Not to say that having expectations is there's no good or bad thing, but sometimes we set ourselves up for being disappointed or frustrated. Obstacles and when we are faced with obstacles and challenges. These obstacles and challenges are molding and shaping us. Okay. The obstacles, the challenges are molding and shaping us out of old patterns, or first of all, to show us ourselves fully. So sometimes we have to be dropped deeply into ourselves, the depths of ourselves, to see, who do we become? Where do we go when we're uncomfortable, when the energy's uncomfortable, when the obstacles and challenges become extremely uncomfortable and we become extremely ungrounded? Where does the mind, what part in you takes over consciousness? What are your patterns? What are your habits? What are your go-to? Escapism is another thing that comes to mind. Now, escapism is different than imagination, although the two can cross hairs for sure. It's the embodiment of the belief system, and it's the embodiment of the belief that this can actually be a reality for me one day. Expectations and timing. Human timing are the two things that really kind of mess us up in that manifestation process. So another thing here is, are you feeling grounded? Are you feeling solid and rooted, safe, secure? Our safety and our security, the feeling of being uprooted, the feeling of not having stable ground has been such a big theme for so many, especially starseeds, light workers, whatever name you resonate with. Someone awakening in consciousness and breaking free from the matrix. There's a period of time, and trust me, I know, this period of time can linger on for years. Mine certainly did, at least to some degree, of feeling just not like I don't belong. I don't know where I belong. Where is home? Home is within. It is in the heart. But just being uprooted, and suddenly when life becomes not stable, it opens and awakens up all the inner children and our patterns and our temptations. This is moving fast. This is fast moving energy that's coming in. It's like a quick zap for this week. It's like zap, have this experience and come back. But this zap Cancer, for many of you. And actually, I was talking about this in the Pisces reading because my mom is a Pisces sun. And she last night sent me a message. She saw 2 comets like right before her very eyes. And then this big wave of enlightenment and feeling very blessed came through her. So you may be having types of experiences like that, experiences from other realms, just reminding you, you're not alone. We're watching you, Cancer. We're helping you move on. We are helping you move on from the density, from the darkness, from the big squeeze, from stagnancy. All right, we're already at 10 minutes. Wow, let's just get a couple more. All right, couple more for Cancer. Oh boy. And I can attest to the intensity of the energy. It's not a constant for me, but there have definitely been unexpected experience, unexpected and surprising visits, experiences, movement, changes. And with that comes an intensified energetic that it is designed to bring up something that's been stuck inside. Layer after layer, so we can release ourselves from it. For Cancer. One of the longer readings this week. That's okay. Thank you. All right. Wow. We have energetically sensitive empath. And we have tapping into other dimensions. I felt that with this Cancer. I felt that you are tapping into other dimensions, and you are maybe even having conversations or communications with other realms. However they are appearing to you, wherever you are on your journey, if it's more on the surface of the number sequences and patterns and synchronicities and all of that, to actual communication and conversation and visitation, I'm hearing for some. So tapping into other dimensions, and we have got to use our energetic sensitivity as our power and strength. It is not a weakness. It is a power. It is a superpower. So embody that, embrace that. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So just be present through every step of the way. These energies come and they sneak in, and it's like a sneak attack, but it's because we may already be hypervigilant, like what next, what next, what next? So it's gonna come up behind you and be like, surprise, surprise, let me wake up something else in you. And that is the energy that we are all in. But so I hope that you found this to be helpful for you, Cancer. Keep going. And remember that your sensitivity is your superpower. So embrace that and use that to your benefit. I'm sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.